Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Welcome, everybody, to Texas Songwriters Alliance Audio Impact. I'm your host, Alex Lozano, on Lone Star Community Radio. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with Don May and Adam Tyner. They will be putting together a great performance for you guys. Don't forget, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Lone Star Community Radio on all major platforms. Also, the Texas Songwriters Alliance Audio Impact is about showcasing the best up-and-coming bands, singer-songwriters in Houston, Conroe, and beyond.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Don May. This is Adam Tyner, and we are on Lone Star Radio. We're going to play a few tracks for you. This is off our last album. You can find it at Facebook for Don May Music or on YouTube at Don May Project. So this is called Car Window. Yeah? Yeah. All right, here we go. Last time I came through here, it was many years ago. I said goodbye through that car window. I had no idea what life had given me. But when I left, I felt free, free, free. I left that little town, all I ever knew. I thought I'd fix whatever was haunting you. Life was easy, we didn't have to try. And I look back and I wonder why did I leave? And why'd you let me go? It all could have changed through that car window. Was the heat of the summer down by River Stream. We spent our days down there swinging on a rope swing. Life was easy, we would never know. It all changed through that car window. Why did I leave? And why'd you let me go? It all could have changed through that car window. Sometimes you never know. Life is tricky no matter where you go. In the heat of the summer, time moves real slow, like being on a beach down in Mexico. Why did I leave? And why'd you let me go? It all could have changed through that car window. Why did I leave? And why'd you let me go? It all could have changed through that car window. All right, we picked up an award in Vegas a few years back for that, a singer-songwriter award. So it's cool. We got to travel out there and get on stage with some cool people and picked up that award. You got to go too, Adam.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was a good time. All right, I have written a record that came out. I was pretty busy before COVID. COVID shut everything down, and then while on my downtime, I wrote a record and released it in 2021. Working on a new one, but we're going to play you another tune off that record. This song is about love at first sight. It's about walking into a bar and finding a chick that you fall in love with and spend the rest of your life with. So it's a fictional tune. Right. This is called Delilah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember when I saw her. It was in a bar downtown. Tender said he knew her. She was always hanging around here. I said she's a pretty girl from the wrong side of the tracks. I said, what's her name? Said, I think her name is Delilah. Long red hair, Delilah. Green eyed stare, Delilah. Won't you come home with me, Delilah? In the morning we will see. Then we traded a smile, and I saw her tattoo. Had to look for a while. She kept looking back here too, for reasons I still don't know. She sat down next to me, next to the window, just so she could still feel free, Delilah. Long red hair, Delilah. Green eyed stare, Delilah. Won't you come home with me, Delilah? In the morning we will see. I love that name. No other one could make me feel this way. I need that girl. She's the only one in the world for me. And she said, look at this world, how ugly it can be, but things can be so simple. Then I took her home with me. Now it's been 50 years, all the struggle and the pain. And when I think of her, you know I feel just the same, Delilah. Long red hair, Delilah. Green eyed stare, Delilah. Won't you come home with me, Delilah? In the morning we will see. Delilah. 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 An attractive redhead. All right, so for my calendar, you guys check it out online at Don May on Facebook or Don May Music on Facebook. And got some shows coming up that you guys are all welcome to come see. I'm actually playing a show this weekend with Hank Williams IV. Whoa. Like the grandson down the line. So that'll be pretty cool. We're doing that Friday night. Saturday, I'll be at Lakeside Oasis over in Onalaska at the Big Bridge. So I think that show's 6:30 to 9:30, something like that. So come on out, check out some live acoustic music. All right, how about Stay, Adam? Yeah, here's one I wrote. I was in metal bands for many, many years, and my wife dared me to write a ballad one time. So this is the first love song I ever wrote. It's called Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we got just a couple more for you, but I do want to thank Alex for having us, man. It's quite an honor to be here on Lone Star Community Radio. Hope you guys are digging it. A few years back in my hometown of Livingston, right down the street, there was a tornado that came through the area and it devastated a lot of people, took a few lives, and right after that, it inspired me to write a song, so I'm going to play that for you. It's called Keep It Together. It's about a gentleman who lost everything and ended up leaving town with nothing, lost his family, his car, and his house, and everything. So this is called Keep It Together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Storm rolled in just the other day, took everything I owned. My wife, my kids, my car, and it took my home. Packed up and left town just a little too late. Couldn't get out fast enough, you know, I could hardly wait. If I can keep it together, if I can make it through the rain, if I can make it through the weather, gotta find a way to get to the morning, see the light of day. If I can keep it together, gotta find a way. Couldn't chase the demons, couldn't face the night. It was time to start living, time to start a life. All those possessions didn't mean a thing to me. I found out the hard way, happiness doesn't grow on trees. I keep it together, if I can make it through the rain, if I can make it through the weather, gotta find a way to get to the morning, see the light of day. If I can keep it together, gotta find a way. All alone on the road, lost everything in my soul. Couldn't face the feeling alone, so I wait for you. If I can keep it together, if I can make it through the rain, if I can make it through the weather, gotta find a way to get to the morning, see the light of day. If I can keep it together, gotta find a way. If I can keep it together, if I can make it through the rain, if I can make it through the weather, gotta find a way to get to the morning, see the light of day. If I can keep it together, gotta find a way. At this point, most of the damaged area has been rebuilt, but there's still some really tore up houses in the area. And every time I drive by there, I think about the folks who lost their lives. And it was tragic, but I guess we kind of remember the moment in a song. All right, let's do one more, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
I want to do one for you guys. This is going to be on the new record. I'm hoping to go in the studio in September, start recording this thing. I'm shopping around a couple of different studios because I want the full studio experience and try to find that studio that's going to work best for what I'm trying to do. But this song is about a Cuban dancer. A very, very attractive Cuban dancer, yeah. This is called Sugar Cube. One, two, three. There's a girl way down south. She can take care of everything. She can There you go. Thank you so much. So yeah, check me out at Don May Project on Facebook. My Facebook page got a bunch of videos and stuff on it, and Don May Music on Facebook. That's what's going on.
Car enthusiasts of Conroe, FM 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Community Radio invites you to shift into gear every Monday from 1 to 2 with Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy for news on all things automotive in the greater Houston-Conroe area. Can't make a live show? We've got you covered. You can find all of our uncut content, including full episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, and irlonestar.com. Again, that's Mondays 1 to 2, Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy. See you there.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Texas Songwriters Alliance Audio Impact. I'm here with my friend Don May and Adam Tyner. I got it right this time. And they just, wow, what an amazing set, guys. Just fantastic music, and I'm so glad to have you here. We talked about it.
It's a little tricky to when you're in a rock band playing rock stuff, and then you come on something like this and you're playing all acoustic stuff, and you kind of have to water it down or pick a path through the music. But it's always fun. I like doing this kind of stuff. It's more like a campfire.
Yeah, you
thing
break
for
it
me.
down.
Yeah.
I always liken it to Alice in Chains' MTV Unplugged.
Oh, one of my
Great
favorites.
performance.
A hard rocking band that totally kicks ass electric, but man, we
Right.
know that they can break it down.
So
Absolutely.
STP did the same thing. They did a nice one too, and
acoustically.
Kiss and all of them. So yeah,
Yeah, those MTV Unplugged are
And,
great.
and Nirvana. You
Yes,
never think-
Nirvana did a great
when I
one.
saw that the first time, I was like, wow, okay.
it was very good.
Kurt Cobain. When did you first start playing guitar, Don?
Well, I've been a drummer most of my life since I was a kid. When
Donner Drum is one of his nicknames.
Yeah, drummer Don. Yeah. When I was in metal bands and hard rock bands till I was about in my mid-20s, and then I realized I had music that I wanted to present, but I never had a way to do it because I was just a drummer. Right. So I started playing then, and it took me about 3 or 4 years, and then I was a front guy guitar player for about 8 years in a band, and then I went back to drums for a dozen years or so, and then I'm back at guitar again. So I've played on and off since I was about 27, 28 years old. So I started kind of late.
Ladies and gentlemen, he kills it on the drums, killer vocals. He helps organize an event called Eagle Fest at, is it 103?
102.3 The Eagle in Livingston,
102.3 The
yes.
Eagle. Very cool. I've had the pleasure and honor of going up there and promoting a few of my shows. He's been nice enough to have me over there in the years. Good friends of ours, 515, Randy Bailey and
Great
all
guys.
those guys.
Great
and
guys.
They're real good friends of mine. And
Yep. If you haven't checked them out, definitely do that.
a matter of fact, they were the first band that we had on our show here.
Amazing group of guys.
Yeah, just
Great
really
music too.
hardworking and everything. So, who are some of your musical influences as you were growing up?
I'm going to have to say drummers. I was a big Steve Adler fan. He was the drummer for Guns N' Roses,
Oh, right.
the original
Yeah,
drummer.
yeah, the original.
I was a big, I love Paul Rogers, I think, is an amazing singer.
Right, yeah.
Chris Cornell, an amazing singer.
Right.
I like more, when it comes to guitar, I mean, I can appreciate Eddie Van Halen and all those guys, but I'm more of a strummer.
Yeah.
I'm more of a melody guy.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Paul Rogers
Petty.
is,
I
yeah,
bet
Tom
you're a Tom
Petty.
Petty.
Yeah, definitely.
Monster.
So, yeah, I like melodic music as opposed to some more progressive stuff. I like music that tells stories, so I'm kind of try to be a storyteller kind of thing. I dig that a lot.
One of these days, I'll tell you my story about how Don Dokken told me to lose weight.
Yeah.
And it was a compliment. I mean, he was totally into it, but that's another
Don
story.
Dokken, he has
know,
a sketchy
man.
past.
I know.
I've heard the good and the bad about that
right,
cat.
right.
Yeah.
Well, he was totally good with me, but I'll tell you that story some other time. So what are your favorite guitars now to play? Is it the one you're playing now? Because this sounds amazing.
That's a Taylor guitar. It was a gift. My wife bought that for me for my birthday, and it's an amazing guitar. Before that, I was playing Ovation, but I'd like to pick up a Martin at some point too.
Right.
But they're really nice guitars as well.
Yeah,
so.
they're not inexpensive.
But yeah, exactly.
You pay for what you get.
Yeah,
I think.
I still need to get a few more high-paying gigs before I can pick up a Martin. But that Taylor is amazing. It's been a real trooper for me. I bought it over at Southpaw Guitars, and I got a free setup with it. And the setup guy lives like 5 miles from my house.
Oh, hop, skip, and a
So
fly.
I went over there and he set it up for me. It was
Is that Mike Ned? Ned Guitars?
No, it's Southpaw. He's
Oh,
downtown.
Southpaw,
It's
Southpaw.
all lefties. It's like
Oh,
I'm a
that's
left-handed player, and I walk in.
Yeah.
It's like walking in Guitar Center for left-handed people.
But
There's only one or
instead
two.
they have all left-handed guitars,
Left-
and like one or two right hands way over in the
You
corner.
walk in, lefties to the left.
Yeah. They sell left-handed drumsticks and everything.
That is too much. Tell us about some of your upcoming events. I think you've got some really
I
cool
do.
shows
I'm
coming
playing
up.
this Friday night in Livingston with Hank Williams IV.
Which band is this going to be?
This is
solo?
just me as a solo artist. Hank Williams IV is Hank Williams that we all know of, his great-grandson.
Right.
So we're playing a show there in Livingston. And then Saturday night, I'm at Lakeside Oasis, which is at the Big Bridge in Onalaska, which is a cool venue. And that's mostly a solo acoustic thing. We've got some other stuff coming up in September that's going to be full band stuff.
Okay.
But all of it is on a Don May Project on YouTube or Don May Music on Facebook.
Don also is part of a band, the Tens, or a really awesome cover band.
Used to be. That
Oh,
band has
that is-
dissolved. Yeah,
Oh.
Pushing 10.
Pushing to
Yeah.
Well, God rest their soul, but they were one of the best classic cover band. Y'all played
Yeah.
a little bit from Boston. I mean, not Boston, but you would play like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we were all over the road. That was a lot of fun. I was
Great lead singer, killer bass player. I mean,
Yep.
guitar player.
I was drummer in that band.
That was a
right.
good lineup. That was a good
so
lineup.
I'm back and forth on that
lots
one.
lots of fun. When I saw
But,
you guys open up for Boston
Right.
and Bad Company and
Yeah, the
I know
tribute
the
guys.
tribute guys,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That was a
this
great show.
particular full band act is going to be Adam's going to be on drums, and it's the DMP Don May Project.
well,
So-
welcome aboard, Adam.
Thank you.
And we're going to be playing some of the new stuff off the new record, which I'm hoping to. I've got all the demos finished, but I'm going in September to start production on the final cuts.
Wow.
And then, so I'm thinking October, November, maybe have some cuts out. But do they release records anymore or just singles?
Yeah, no, and just your release date of it all on streaming platforms or whatever. So
Right.
when when you're going to release it, let's try to get you in, to maybe then we could just spin the songs.
Sure.
And just-
I'm considering maybe doing just a single at a time, just release a single at a time. The music industry has changed so much.
Well, you know what would be good is I always say if you're going to do it, knock it out of the park. So if you're going to do the song,
Yeah.
might as well do the video because
Yeah.
everybody is
Yeah,
audio
that's
video
true.
now.
That's
That's
true.
why commercials now are 15 seconds because you got the attention span of a fly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, while we got you here, and since it's my first time to be introduced to this fine young man that you brought your drummer,
Right.
let's talk a little bit about your drummer, Mr. Tyner here, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. I've been playing drums since I was, I guess, beginner band. So I was probably 10 years old. I'm 35 now. So I've been playing pretty consistently through those 25 years.
When did you meet this wild man?
Coincidentally, I am married to his daughter. So
So I
I'm
know him.
actually,
Well,
I'm
all
actually
right,
his son-in-law.
He knows where you live.
Yeah, so
That's
we've known
right.
each other since I believe 2009, I believe.
Right. Yeah.
So
Oh.
yeah, quite a
Y'all
while
are joined
now.
at the hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam's
Yeah.
Adam's a great drummer, but he's a better dad to my grandkids.
Right.
So-
La Familia.
Yeah.
La
is everything.
Familia, absolutely.
Or is there anything you think some of the fans would like to know about you, maybe that they don't know about you and your musical journey? And
Well-
let's not forget to talk about the radio station.
Yeah. I'm a live DJ at 102.3 daily from 10 to about 12:30.
The Eagle.
Yeah, the Eagle in Livingston, Texas. I also do Friday Night Live, and we do Thursday Night Album Hour. So that's what I do during the day most of the time. The rest of the time I'm booking and playing. And I've tried to, since COVID, I've tried to become a bigger media presence, not just in music, but as far as promotions and development and entertainment and all that kind of stuff. So I
Right.
do some booking. I try to get out once a year and tour
Yeah.
around the U.S.
Yeah.
So
I
last
remember
year
when you went down this dirty south,
Yeah.
between here and Jacksonville,
Oh,
or
yeah,
Mobile,
yeah.
Alabama.
I went. Let's see, not this year. This year I didn't go because the booking agent dropped the ball on it. So I picked that back up, and I'm my own
They're
booking
good at
agent.
that.
Yeah, it's hard to find a booking agent that will actually do the job. So
It doesn't
but-
have his hand covered in butter.
Right. So last year I went from Texas all around the Gulf Coast, up the East Coast, and then back down through Nashville to Texas again. I've made a lot of good contacts. I can do that again. I'm hoping to do that again next year. Me and Adam went on a tour 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Up through all the way up to Michigan and back, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a
North.
lot of fun.
Not
Yeah.
during the winter.
No,
Okay.
no,
No,
definitely not.
Yeah.
Middle of summer.
No.
And they were all complaining in Michigan because it was 85 degrees and they
Oh,
were just,
my God.
they
They
said it was
have no
sweltering.
clue.
And we're like, are you kidding?
Look at these guys. They got their, look
Yeah.
at these guys. They're from Texas. Yeah,
So-
they have no clue.
It's a lot of fun getting out on the road, meeting different people, and Texas and in the South country is really, really big. But if you get out of Texas and go east a little bit or go north, there's not that much country stuff. There's a lot more rock and roll, and I'll tell you one experience we had. We went to Michigan and played and went out and saw a couple of venues, and it amazes me that you can go up north into the Michigan area particularly and see bands play, and they're rock bands, but you can hear the Motown in it.
Right.
Just from their
Yeah. Their
socially,
influences,
yeah. And it's really cool just to bounce around the different parts of the country. And you go over to the Virginia area and you can hear more of the Smoky Mountain feel.
That
and
was
Kinda
Barry
folky.
Gordy, right?
what's that?
Barry Gordy?
Yeah. Oh
Motown,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
A few hits from that place.
Oh yeah. They pumped them out.
A lot of influence, too, man.
Yes, absolutely. So I try to do the whole media thing, and it's a lot of fun. And I had a full-on business for many, many years that kind of kept me alive financially and paid for my house and my family and all that stuff. But in the last 10 years or so, I've really shifted towards the music industry. So that's
Well,
what I've been doing.
I wish I could be a part of you utilizing that great spot where y'all had Eagle Fest.
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved that spot. I had such a good time. I met so many cool people that day. And,
Oh, yeah.
as I'm getting older, thank God he had an RV.
Yeah.
He had this custom RV, and he was like my bestest buddy in the world.
Yeah.
It was like,
Sitting there and cool
I
off.
just cool off, chill out.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody just,
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, my
that
God.
particular venue is closed now, but it's opening back up. So we're hoping as soon as they get open, maybe we can schedule something with
You
the
need
radio
to just
station.
take
but-
over the whole thing. Don.
Yeah, that's what I need to
You can
do.
Totally do it.
Mr. Moneybags.
I saw they had some substantial damage from the hurricane over there.
Is that right?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
of their roof came off or something. So, yeah, they're going to have to do some repairs, I'm sure, before they can do much else.
But that's over in Lake Livingston, so that's a cool place.
Before we go, guys, I just wanted to tell you thank you so much, Don and Adam, for being on my show. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Don't be sure to check them out. They play on all streaming platforms the following next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. I just can't thank you enough for all the way that you've helped out the music scene and have done your things. Also want to thank Jay Lambs Remy from Rock Rage Radio, who kind of gave me my start and to help me out, and the iconic one and only Kevin Wildman of Music News Magazine, 44 years. He's a total icon. And I'm your host, Alex Lozano. Tune in every Wednesday. Again, thank you so much for everything. God bless. And that's a wrap.
Hey, can I give one more thing?
Absolutely.
First of all, I know Jay, cool guy. And I know Kevin, he's also a cool guy. And they are in the music business. So these guys are professionals. So I want to thank them as well. And I also want to remind everybody that Lone Star Community Radio is a community-run radio station that is a nonprofit organization. So if you guys would like to make a donation, you can go to their page. If you'd like to become a sponsor or become part of some of this stuff, we highly encourage you to reach out.
That's awesome. One more thing.
Sure.
I want to tell you, even though I've only known you for just a few years,
Yeah.
I think of you as like a mentor.
I appreciate that,
you
man.
know,
Thank you.
and you've got monster skill sets.
Well, it's your radio show, so you're the head dog here today.
Yeah, well, he's Eisenhower and I'm Patton. Okay, so let's put it there. He's the president. I can be his 4-star general. But yeah, thank you for always supporting the scene, and I can't wait to come up there and be a part of your show.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks for having us.
No,
Really
it's
appreciate
awesome.
Definitely,
it.
Thank you too, Adam, and it's a pleasure, such a pleasure meeting you.
Absolutely.
Big
Nice
time,
to see
buddy.
you again, man.
Awesome.